Good morning, friends. Listen, my throat is a little froggy this morning. I do not know what's going on. I need to go out and get me some allergy sinus something or other because I need to be able to talk to y'all and I need to be able to gasp and clutch my pearls at whatever I may see in court today. So welcome to Gossip, Rumor, and Innuendo. I've been watching other YouTube channels and that's what they say when they start their little videos or whatever. So I've decided to be more professional. Not so professional that I do research and look things up or do math, but just I can welcome you. Hi, welcome to my channel. Okay, so listen. Today is Friday, February the 17th. It's the last day before the President's Day weekend, and hopefully it's the last day of the prosecution's case. I think they'll rest today, but will they? Honey, Lord only knows. Today, what we can expect at court is that the agent who talked to Alec about the roadside shooting, he will be cross-examined. And Dick indicated that he's going to have a vigorous cross-examination. Okay, Dick, we heard everything that Alec had to say on the tapes yesterday when he confessed. And is he going to try and rehabilitate Alex? He's so sorry. He was on drugs and he did this, that, and the third. But just so much of the story does not add up. First of all, I don't understand Cousin Eddie, right? You've been giving this dude $50,000 to $60,000 for years to get drugs. Yet, he did not enrich himself personally. That does not make sense to me. Clearly, Cousin Eddie is a narcotics enthusiast. And maybe he's just a bad businessman. But two of the things that Cousin Eddie had in his house when they arrested him, he had a physician's desk reference book. That's the book with all the pills in it and the pictures of all the pills with notes in the margins. And he had a ledger detailing what checks he cashed, what dates, whatever. So you a bookkeeper now, Cousin Eddie? Okay. I know math things. I have a job that's semi-math related, but I don't have to math publicly. You know what I mean? I just put numbers in the computer, and then the computer does the math the way the Lord intended. But Cousin Eddie is just over here with pen and paper while he's high. Something tells me his books are probably not that good. But you know what he probably did write down? Alex gave me $50,000. I cashed a check at Palmetto State Bank. Now, I'm willing to bet that all of that was spelled wrong in his book, but he had notes. And law enforcement can figure that out. And I don't know if they're going to call Cousin Eddie to the stand. I have prayed and hoped that they would call Cousin Eddie, but he is such a mess that, number one, I only want him there for my personal entertainment value. That is of no consequence to the state's case or the prosecution's case. I just want to see him get up there and look and act crazy. I'm here for the show. I'm here for the fuckery. I'm here for the show. Now, does it advance anybody's case? Probably not. But, we're going to have to see what happens. Please, please, please let the state close today so everybody can have a nice long weekend. And on Tuesday morning, bright and early, the defense comes on and gives their case. There are people all over the internet saying Alec didn't do it. Really, girl? Really? I see people saying he didn't do it because he's a nice guy. He didn't do it because this, that, and the other. Oh, he probably knew about it, but he didn't do it. This is a curious stance to me. I mean, listen, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and maybe some of the people on the jury feel that way too. I have no idea. But with so much bad behavior, so many lies, has the state technically proven every detail of their case? I don't know, but they've given me enough information that I could put it together that, yeah, he looked like the dude who did that. Here's a practical example, right? Like I've said before, I have 4 kids. 3 of my boys are super, super, super into junk food, cookies, chips, whatever. The other kid is all about health food. He looks down his nose at half the stuff I make. And I make everything homemade. I make homemade bread, homemade yogurt, everything, right? And my health food son is does this have, vitamins and nutrients? And he will only eat it if it has proper vitamins and nutrients. The other 3 boys, one of whom doesn't live at home anymore because he's grown with his own family. Yes, y'all, I got grown kids. I have a 33-year-old son. I look too young and cute to have a 33-year-old son, don't I? I'm not. I'm old. Anyway, my two boys who are still around here are like, yeah, does it have chocolate chips? Does it have salt? Does it have sugar? Is it is it not even remotely healthy? Yes, please. So if I walk into my kitchen and there is chocolate chip cookies and there are apples and some of the apples are missing, I know who took the apple. If a bunch of the chocolate chip cookies are missing, I know which kids likely took the chocolate chips. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a sense of things. And I have gotten a sense of Alec Murdaugh. And bless his heart, I think he's a lying, thieving felon who likely murdered his family. The prosecution has showed me at least enough to know that. And the other thing is that this jury is primarily women. Now, women are wildly intuitive, especially parents, or if you're around like kids, family members, people that you're around on a regular basis. We just get a read on folk. Something tells me that this jury is probably not in love with this dude. Ironically, most of the people who I've been hearing say, not Alec, he didn't do it, mostly men. Now, that's not to say that only men think that or only women think he's guilty. I am very interested to see how this all shakes out. I am hopeful that they end court early today. They said they were going to, but sometimes early is not that early. Like back in the day, my old boss used to say, you can go home early, meaning noon. Now, my current boss is like, y'all can go home early, meaning 3 o'clock. We get off at 5. Like, that's not that early. I mean, it's early technically, but like, yeah, I liked the noon boss better than I mean, listen, they were both lovely people. I love them all. They are also not watching this channel. Hey, y'all, in case you happen to be, or your kids happen to be, whatever. Anyway, I'm hoping for like legit early and not 20 minutes early. We're going to see what happens today. I'm going to go get some sinus and allergy tablets because my head feels like a water balloon that's about to explode. And I got to run to the post office. I have things to do today. Also, I still do have to work. So I'm going to get some work done. You have a great day, and I will see you after court. Bye.